Here we are. It is time. It is time to finally... Oh. I guess it's time to finally fix my USB. There we go. Okay. What was I saying? Yes, it is finally time to go to eBay headquarters and demand that our accounts be reinstated and demand that we can finally sell all our loot. It is Endgame time. This is it. There is nothing after Endgame in Fire Emblem Awakening. Once you do Endgame, there's nothing more for you to do in the game. So we need to spend all our money. To not do so would be a terrible waste. One of the best ways to use your money is to forge weapons. So I think I'm gonna forge some weapons for Ducky. How does that sound? And really give him a strategic advantage as he goes to kill himself, really. Because that's the only way. Let's forge a killing edge. Make it a really killing edge. Look at that. Up the crit. Up the might. I don't see why they don't let you just max everything out. It's your money. Yeah. They have to put limits on it somehow, I guess. But it's like Shadow Dragon. What is it? Shadow Dragon? Silver Sword doesn't only can get 9 crit, or well, what is that? Probably 10 or 11 if you don't. Shadow Dragon, can't you? I think you can forge things just as far as your money can go, so you can max them out. Now that's forging. Okay, so this is a sword that is going to be brought to eBay headquarters. So let's call it Ban Me. If they're not going to reinstate Ducky's account, then he wants to be banned. And it kind of sounds like, isn't there a fighting style called Ban Me or something? Or dance? And it's kind of edgy. Now let's forge one more. Can't forge Val Flame, unfortunately. How about Arc Fire? Up the might. Up the crit? Yeah, we don't need to up the hit. And the name, of course, has to be something edgy, but not like I'm trying too hard. How about something like Dark Fire? It's Arc Fire, but it's infused with evil dark magic. Dark Fire. That is really going to show Grima. Okay, so we're just about used all our forging, and now we have to find a way to climb on top of Grima's back. But first, let's visit our barracks, which are somehow floating in the ocean right here. Either that or they're actually on Grima. Going to... Hey! Actually Ducky got a boost on the last battle that matters. Nice. Lonku found a lance. And when he said Urk, it made it sound like it was like sticking into him. Okay. What do you do in your free time? And we're done here. It's time. I don't think Donnie needs the silver lance. Just have to make sure we're all locked and loaded. Morgan probably doesn't need a tomahawk. And Tiki probably doesn't need a Thoron. So this is another level where we're going to bring our strongest units. Nice, we're gonna get that 2 range. We're gonna bring our strongest units and we're gonna pair them up and protect them and leave the weaker ones on the sideline because they will surely be killed by Grima's evil dark army of eBay moderators. Okay, so there's the Grima shadow. Let's save, why not? Not like we can reset. Endgame Grima. Here we are. So how do they... Oh. So is Grima moving or is Grima hovering?
Are you ready? Yeah.
You ready? Yeah. I like how... Does it show how you... They could have had Naga teleport you on the back of Grima, but... Which I assumed happened, but they didn't show it unless I skipped it. Maybe I skipped it, but since I didn't see it, I'm going to assume they found a way to climb on top of a giant dragon that's hovering over the middle of the ocean. No, it looks like we're moving, but wouldn't you expect to be going over land? So we're going to have Tiki and Anna. Tiki's gonna... Or Anna's gonna pair up with Tiki. I think we're gonna have... Look at the back of Grima. Is that an eyes? Are those eyes? Or are they thrusters? Oh, they teleported in again. They were already here. That's a pretty cool area of attack move. Look at that. Why doesn't he... I'm surprised he doesn't just spam that move. Make it very hard for us if he just did.
What?
We're not dead yet. We have concoctions and elixirs. Apparently these attacks only reduce you to 1 HP. Submit to Grima? Yeah. That's probably the safest.
Right. Wait.
What? Okay, so this is the bad ending. You submit to Grima. Grima consumes you. It's almost creepier because it's a little. It's like a little child. And burning purple.
What?
It's like looking in a mirror, isn't it, Ducky? Why don't you attack? Instead of just looking at him. Bring out your band me sword. I have no strategy, no cards to play. Why not? Why don't you think of a plan?
Fight back.
Where are they right now? He's in some purple void. What?
Just stay with. It's all right.
Impossible.
Keep your wits up.
The power of friendship
We gotta.
You can.
is overcoming this great ancient
I believe in
evil.
you.
Through the power of friendship, I have my strength back.
Come on.
It's like a senzu bean, but better.
Come on. Let's do it.
Alright. Now I'm gonna leave this void, this infinite void. How? I don't know how. Oh, now you're helping us. Where was that earlier? And can't she just... Look at how much move Ducky has. I love it. Let's get Darkfire ready to go. Hear my words, Awakener. Summoner.
Right.
So then she tells you the different endings you can get. which are not different endings, really. Sadly. I mean, they're slightly different. Alright. And there we go. We have the A team. I don't know why I didn't move Ducky last so I could rally. Oh yeah, I have Meyer. I'm actually loving this Meyer.
Keep your wits about you.
Help weaken these guys. Get them out of Ducky's way. Oh, come on. Music is great in this level. Very epic. But in typical Awakening fashion, it's just a straight flat map. It looks like it's not, but it is. It's very straight. It's basically an open field. Alright, so we just have to basically clear the path so Ducky can get in here. And why is Anna standing? And are they in like
I'm right here.
some kind of liquid? Look at Anna's up to her knees and Grima's back. Okay. So pretty much everyone's gonna go for Tharja. So, but I need to get her. She needs to be wielding Nosferatu, or she will be so toast. But not the one that's gonna break. Gotta reshuffle these. There we go. There we go.
Vigilance.
Now she's gonna burn through these
Die now.
and burn through Grima's army. So now, these Grimliels, they're actual people, right? They're not like zombies. They're not possessed by Grima. That's a nice change of pace. Okay, I can rally here. Give Tharja a much needed rally. Look at that. Donald just shrugs off the spear.
This one's ours.
He is having way too much fun doing that kind of damage, and he gets a level. Will he get magic and res? No. His HP just continues to increase. Okay, Ducky. Let's start attacking. See, he has a lot of res and defense. But look at that, my crit chance. I'll return to you. That's a cool pose he's in. Look at Grima. Grima's head is at a very strange angle right here.
I've got you. Checkmate.
Oh, good. And he got Pavis. Come on.
Time to tip the
Crit. Crom is... Wait, does Crom even have a weapon equipped? Okay, so yeah, everybody's going for Tharja.
Strength is yours. I am here.
But with her Syrie buddy, she's just gonna clean this up. Everybody wants a piece.
Stay together. Do you like dark?
And Syrie is almost swallowed up by Grima's back. They're both. It makes it look like they're in some kind of mire. And I'm not talking about the dark magic. Tharja continues to get the stats she needs. Everybody.
My strength is yours.
Oh, how dare you?
Die now.
Well, they have a killer bow. That could have been not nasty. Although Tharja has been sufficiently buffed. Alright. That's weird that he's attacking right now. Oh, Ignis. Ooh. Wow, nice, Crom. How come I'm not getting crits? I had a 1 in 3 chance. And he keeps getting Pavis. That's super annoying.
Fight and live.
How come he has Pavis? There we go. 0 damage. Good effort, Syrie. But let Tharja do the killing. How about that? Oh, you think a ranged attack is gonna be effective, eh?
You're already dead.
Not quite.
Die now.
Okay, now that's appropriate. Tharja just continues. They see Tharja and they think this will be an easy kill. And ooh, it's bad. The last mistake they make. And another amazing level up. Her speed is, especially with the Syri boost.
Stay focused. Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh, and this is a shame. Okay.
My strength is yours.
Shao Kahn is attacking. Ooh, that one hurt. Ouch. That one really hurt, but Nosferatu to the rescue. And this guy's attacking Donald for some reason. Oh, sure, she actually got a kill. I don't get why he didn't throw it at Ducky. Okay, he's got no crit. I've really fixed her crit problem. Oh, can you actually damage this guy? Wow.
Satisfied.
Yeah, she actually really could damage him. Oh, you healed Grima? That guy's on my nerves.
Seize the chance.
The dragons are on the dragon's back. What kind of level is that, Morgan?
Stay with us.
See, you want to finish this map as quickly as possible because the enemy phases take so freaking long. They just take so long. And I could skip them. But what? Wow. Now does Syri have a weapon? Nope. Reminds me of when we first found her. Even though she clearly has swords on her waist, she is unarmed. But thankfully,
There is hope.
Tharja has plenty of Nosferatomes. That would have been quite unfortunate if she ran out. Are they quite done? Nope.
Keep your wits about you.
They insist.
You're already
They're all in such a hurry to die.
die now.
Oh boy. Oh, come on.
Be ready.
If Ducky could do more than like 9 damage.
You're already
I remember one time I played this, I had reclassed the avatar to a dark mage, so he could basically do what Tharja's doing, which was awesome, but against Grima it was really a huge pain because you can't use swords, and Grima has a high res, so it felt like it took forever to finally bring Grima down. I guess I could have used other units, but that doesn't seem right. No, just kidding. I'm definitely going to use other units. Look at that. Tiki can do some good damage. Donald, how does he do? He does alright with the health swath. Yeah, he does really good. He has the strength to back it up. Tharja. Tharja won't do too great. She's better at dealing with the endless swarm. It's not bad. She does 20. She will do 20 or 40. No, 20. So that's 40. And then I'll do 14, which is not even enough. Unless I get a crit. But if I bring... Maybe Donald could weaken him down a little bit. If I don't get the crit.
together.
He'll probably get Pavis somewhere in here. Swing and a miss. Is Grima's stats based on the avatar? Like, if you never use the avatar, would he just have... I've never looked at that. But it's always interesting when games do that. Ouch. Dragon fight. Nice, Anna. She had to get her... Put her 2 cents in. Alright, let's see. Can the band me take it? Oh, Darkfire is just 1 HP off. Ooh, Valflame. What do you know? The unforged weapon. That should be able to do it unless he gets Pavis.
Stay focused.
Okay, is it gonna happen? Yes.
Time to take
Ignis. I think even with an Ignis. And he's done. But yeah, I don't know if he if his stats are based on yours. Because that'd be funny to do a playthrough where you don't use the avatar at all. So his stats are like nothing. Like Cromlin, Fumble, no way. I promised that I would not. Goodbye, my friends. Put Grima down forever.
All right.
Fornius's experiment. It's time for it to come to its exciting conclusion. And he does it with magic. He should have done it with the killing edge. Would have seemed like a safer way. How do you like that, Grima? You shouldn't have put your all your strength into this little avatar. Would have been harder to kill. It would have been much harder to kill the giant dragon. And now Ducky is gone forever. As quickly as this funny little purple-haired, bandaged-faced kid showed up, he's now gone.
May we meet.
Tell the others my last thoughts were of them. No, I think your last thoughts of how you're like on fire with this evil purple aura. Tell my friends. He doesn't even have a message for Tiki, for his own wife. He'd rather just say it to his buddies. Come on, Ducky.
No.
I guess he always. Is that a skull right there? Is that Grima's face skull? It's weird how Grima has like a kind of a face skull, a human face at some angles. And this is where it would be cool, where based on your bonds with your team, Sully and Varian, they'd be like, Ducky never talked to me. All these guys, Ducky kind of just shoved me to the side. Being a tactician, he had no use for me. Some of them do. Sumia had use. Who had some use? Rickon, straight to the bench. Maribel, straight to the bench. Pan, she had definitely early game use. Gaius, he got little to no use. Cordelia got used. Gregor didn't really get used except to pair up with Naui. Libra got used. Tharja definitely got used. Olivia got used. Never turned off those animations. Sherish got used. Henry, straight to the bench. Lucina got used. Syri, Tharja's backpack. Basilia got used a little bit. Flavia got used a little bit. Donald got used a little bit. Anna became a backup for Tiki. Cynthia, straight to the bench. Severa, straight to the bench. Batman, good backpack. Morgan, amazing. Yarn, straight to the bench. Noir, straight to the bench. Nah, straight to the bench. Tiki, she was decent. But was it enough? Were the bonds that I forged with my friends enough to somehow revive me? How does that work exactly? Like every time you die, as long as you have lots of friends, you keep getting resurrected so you can never fully die until you stop befriending people? Look at the premonition. I nailed it. I nailed that paralog. Oh man. So that was an adventure. The adventure of Ducky and the gang. They've really gone a lot of places in this playthrough. They've done a lot of things. They've met so many friends. They've killed so many people. They have conquered. They have pillaged. They have stolen treasures. But it's okay because they were the victors stealing the treasures. They have bought lots of weapons. They have really stimulated the economy. Think about it. Their spoils of war, they turned around and put those right back into the economy. They supported the hardworking weapon forgers and whoever is making the stat boosters. If somebody just had a shop where they sold nothing but stat boosters, imagine. If I was living in Fire Emblem world, that's what I would do. I'd open a stat booster shop and I wouldn't even keep it a secret. I'd just have stat boosters. And I know I would do fine. Imagine if you could just go and buy, say like I want to be stronger, I'm just going to buy a stat booster that permanently increases my strength or permanently increases my speed. Or luck. Could you buy tons of stat boosters until your luck was maxed out and then play the lottery and lower your chances to only like 1 in 300 billion instead of 1 in 500 billion or something along those lines? It's an interesting strategy. I'd be willing to try it. Although how much would you have to pay really to buy that many in real life terms? You probably wouldn't have enough money unless you're actively attacking thieves and going through castles and opening treasures. So maybe it wouldn't be that easy to just buy a ton of stat boosters. But yeah, who makes stat boosters? They seem kind of magical and like something that you shouldn't be able to make. So they're probably just things that have existed since the beginning of time. Who knows? It would make sense that Anna's would have just like one of them. But how does Anna get them? What is Anna doing? I'm sure it's completely above board, whatever Anna is doing. Nothing, oh yeah, there was the paralog gauntlet. That was something else. So many paralogs. And 3 presage. Strange name. And 3 presage. And then Tiki started taking over as the hero. But Ducky's back. And who is the hero? Oh yeah. How fitting. Crom and Ducky. Ducky and Lucina, and then Ducky and Crom. Last 2 maps. Well played. Me. Well played. So that is the end of Ducky's adventure. I enjoyed it. Crom had lots of battles. And his paralog. Sumia had lots of battles too. I always am confused by the victories, but this one doesn't show losses. Like some of them, they show times you've fought and lost. Does it count as a loss if it's not a victory? Like if you're in 3 battles, you have 0 victories, does that mean 3 losses? Or were they draws? Alyssa stayed. She stayed single. She's just playing the field. She's on the Tinder. Frederick is also single, so yeah, I guess, yeah. Because some Fire Emblem games do tell you losses. And I never understand what that means, because it doesn't necessarily mean you die. I don't think it does mean that you've died. But, so what it might mean is that you entered into a battle and you took more damage or something? Something along those lines. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Archist Archer. That's like a joke title, a placeholder. Archist Archer. They couldn't think of anything better because he's too bleh of a character. They just call him Archist Archer. That's a fancy way of saying Red Knight. These characters that were forgotten to history. Her dashing figure. Dashing, huh? Vike. I don't think he saw one battle. Sorry, Vike. Just didn't need you. I wonder how good he'd turn out to be if you used him and Donald equally. Where they'd end up compared to each other. I know Vike can be useful like Donald, but I don't know. Just doesn't have that same satisfying feeling getting level ups in every single stat and 2 in HP every time. Crimson and Viridian is their way of saying green and red. Rapier intellect. Her rapier-like wit. We never saw that because she was on the bench. I've never used a Muriel. Never had a reason to. A historic invention of supreme import? What is it? Look at that. This was a good pairing. They worked out nicely. She really appreciated the extra speed and strength. Or not extra speed, yeah. Kellum gave her a speed boost. No, she had that all on her own. The extra defense and strength really made her pretty awesome. It's too bad that she can't attack at range. Gynophobe? Is that? That's a fear of women? That is weird. Gynophobe. Okay, Lonku. Well, it's good because Cordelia's never really even looking at him or thinking of him. And Rickon, I've used him a tiny bit in the past, but never really beyond the first few maps. Just another mage. Jam. Just another mage. And Maribel, I'm sure she can be great. It's funny because in Fire Emblem 7, as soon as I get... what's her name? The one, the troubadour. What is her name? Dang, what is, it's Raven's sister, the troubadour, and Fire Emblem 7. What is her name? Wow, I can't believe I'm blanking on her name. It is... Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm gonna get this. It is... I got it. It's coming to me. It is coming to me. It's on the tip of my tongue. Her name is... I'm scrolling through my memory banks. And her name is, of course, Priscilla. Wow, I was not coming up with that. I don't know why I totally blanked on her name. But yeah, Priscilla. When I get Priscilla, usually in Fire Emblem 7, you don't have a lot of slots, especially in Hector Hard mode, so definitely in one of the first units I bench Sarah for Priscilla. So it's interesting that in Awakening I don't do that. Like you get the it's kind of the same thing. You get a foot locked healer, and then later you get the troubadour. But I just never I don't bench Lissa in favor of Maribel like I do with Sarah and Priscilla. Okay. Wow, that was way too hard. I actually had to open Fire Emblem Heroes and scroll through to find the name of the person because I could not think of her name. Meanwhile, we missed so many people on screen, but that's okay. This was more important, I think. More important for me to come up with that name. It's so funny how that happens. Sometimes your brain has just like decided that that information is not important. And is it like, is it fully deleted from your brain? I don't think it's fully deleted. I think it's just not in a place that it can be accessed. But how can it be in a place that can't be accessed? Why can't you access it? It does not make sense. It just does not make sense. Anyway, enough about that. Enough about the inner workings of the human mind. We're almost through this. Oh, Donald got the silver. Did Crom got the bronze? I'm honestly surprised about that, I think. Yeah. Oh, maybe because Tiki... Can she get awarded too? Like, can a married couple get awarded, or is it... I think so. Anna left and returned to her free spirit merchant life. Well, thanks for nothing. How do they know it was this Anna? It was probably just a different one. What makes her want to do that so much? She could have surely gotten a better job. Yours will be a happy future. Uh-oh. But she's messing with the timeline. Why did she disappear? No one knows for sure, but why? Did she go back to the wasteland of her old existence instead of living with her family and her friends? Cynthia did nothing. I don't think the Crom hair color suits her. She didn't accomplish much. She had a stand-up career, and she just tried. Severa, she is just always pissed off. So it doesn't seem like the other kids went back to their post-apocalyptic future, their terrible future. So why did Lucina feel the need to disappear? Very interesting. The kids wanted to stick around to see when their infant selves were born too, I guess. He's distant and contemplative. How do they know he's contemplative? And then this weird one. Her memory never returned. She didn't miss it. She didn't miss knowing what happened in the first 20 so years of her life. How did she come from a different future? And I wonder what that future is like. Is there Lucina in that future? These are questions we have to know the answers to. And this guy. What a miserable existence. A ripe old age. What is that for a tag? Well. Oh, she stayed with Tharja. That would not be a... That relationship, I'm sure, was very disturbing. Protect her infant self from Tharja's curses. That's twisted. And it says nothing about her father Libra. But he's dark. He is a dark heart too. Many lifetimes ahead. Well, if she's anything like Tiki, then she is truly going to be around for a while. But I wonder if the half Manicheets live as long, or if it's like Dragon Ball Z where they're even stronger, the half-bloods. And so she lives even longer, and she's gonna see more people, more family and friends die over the years. The end. Wait, did we see Ducky? Whoops. I didn't even remember seeing Ducky's epilogue.
We have to do something.
What do you propose we do?
I
I
don't know.
think they didn't show it yet.
I see you're awake now.
Hey there.
There are better places to take a nap than on the ground.
So do they
you know.
remember him or not?
Give me your hand.
This is pretty cool that they show the tattoo is gone.
Welcome back. It's over now.
What's over? That's pretty cool that they did that. I guess oh, there we go. Gold medal. I find it hard to believe that Ducky lost almost 100 times. So yeah, those must just refer to times when he didn't win. But since he's, what, is he part dragon or something? Hopefully he won't die too early on Tiki, but she'll always have Na and Naui. Theater. Oh, look at all these extras. That's always cool when you unlock a lot of stuff at the end. And the avatar logbook. Good. Ducky is going to be immortalized in a logbook. There's a new game in this. I forgot. I always forget there's a new game in kind of like a new game plus in Fire Emblem Awakening. But that is it. That is the end. I enjoyed this. I hope anyone who watches enjoyed it too. It's so fun to play. My first Fire Emblem game. I will always remember it. Anyway, as of now, there still has been no new Fire Emblem game announced, so looks like we'll just continue playing old games. Thanks for nothing. Anyway, hope you have a great one, and I will talk to you in the next Let's Play, where I don't know what it is. Goodbye.